Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this African flower granny square. Now this granny square is quite easy to do, as I shall explain the making of this granny square in a step-by-step way. Now before starting up with the tutorial, let's see what all materials are needed in order to crochet this granny square. I'll be using this 3mm crochet hook. I've taken these 4 different color 4-ply cotton yarn. You can go for any type and color of yarn as per your choice. And scissors. So let's begin. In the first round of our granny square, we shall be making this flower, and for that I'll be using this lemon yellow color yarn. First make a magic circle. And work 3 chains. Now these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet. Going back into the magic circle, work 1 more double crochet. So in all I have worked 2 double crochets. Now work 1 chain. Now the sequence repeats. Going back inside the magic circle, work 2 double crochet. Followed by 1 chain. Now this sequence needs to be repeated in all 8 times. I have already done it 2 times. So I'll be working the same pattern for 6 more times. That is working 2 double crochet followed by 1 chain. So once I am done with it, I shall get back. So over here I have worked 8 groups of 2 double crochets followed by 8 chain and spaces. Now after working the last group of 2 double crochet followed by 1 chain, just pull the tail of the magic circle so as to close it and slip stitch on the 3rd chain. So that completes our first round. Now cut this yarn. As for the next round, I'll be using a new color yarn. Now I shall change the yarn color to wine. So we'll be joining this yarn into the chain 1 space. So insert your hook into one of the chain 1 spaces and pull the yarn. Work 3 chains. Now these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet. Going into the same space, work 1 more double crochet. So including the 3 chains, I have worked 2 double crochets. Now work 2 chains. And moving back into the same space, work 2 more double crochet. So into the chain 1 space, I have worked a fan stitch comprising of 2 double crochets followed by 2 chains and 2 double crochets. Now this sequence will be repeated into each of the chain 1 spaces. So going into the next chain 1 space, work 2 double crochet followed by 2 chains and 2 more double crochet. So just continue with this pattern into each of the chain 1 spaces till the end of the round. Now since we have worked 8 chain 1 spaces, so we will be working 8 fan stitches. Into the last chain 1 space, I have worked a fan stitch to end the second round. Slip stitch on 3rd chain. Now the 3rd round we will be using the same yarn. So work 2 more slip stitches so as to reach the chain 2 space. Work 3 chains. Now these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet, and going back into the same space, work 6 more double crochet. So including the 3 chains that we have initially worked, in all I have worked 7 double crochet. Now the sequence of this round is very simple. Going into each of the chain 2 spaces of the V stitch, will be working 7 double crochet. So moving into the next chain 2 space, work 7 double crochet. So just continue with this pattern till the end of the round. So here I have worked 8 groups of 7 double crochet, and after working the last group, slip stitch into the third chain, and while slip stitching, we will be changing the yarn color to pink. Now work 1 chain. This chain will be considered as the first single crochet, and going into the next 6 double crochets, work 1 single crochet each. So including the chain 1, in all I have worked 7 single crochets. Now we will be working one extended or a long single crochet. So for that, insert your hook into the gap between the fan stitches of the second row like this. Pull up the yarn and work a single crochet. So in this way, we will be working an extended or a long single crochet. Now the pattern continues. Into the next 7 double crochets, we will be working 1 single crochet each. The first double crochet will get hidden. So see to that you work 1 single crochet on top of it. And continue working 1 single crochet into the next 6 stitches. So I worked in all 7 single crochets. Now again we will be working an extended single crochet. So inserting your hook into the gap between the fan stitches in this way. Pull up the yarn and work an extended single crochet. So continue with this pattern till the end of the round. So after working the last extended single crochet, I have slip stitched into the chain 1 space and changed the yarn color to fawn. So that completes the 4th round. Now we shall start with the 5th round. For that, work 1 chain, and this chain 1 will be considered as the first single crochet. Going into the next 3 spaces, we will be working 1 single crochet each. So in this round, we will be starting with the bordering of the graining square. So including the chain 1, in all I have worked 4 single crochets. Now into the next stitch, work 1 half double crochet. Into the next 2 stitches, work 1 double crochet each. Now we shall work the first corner of the granny square, and that will be worked on top of the extended single crochet of the previous round. So for working the corner, work 1 triple crochet followed by 3 chains and 1 more triple crochet into the same space. So we have done with the first corner of the granny square. Now we shall start with the edge, and for that the stitches will be worked in a particular sequence. So just note it down. First, make 1 double crochet followed by 1 more double crochet into the next stitch. Into the next stitch, work 1 half double crochet. Into the next 4 stitches, we will be working 1 single crochet each. On top of the next extended single crochet, work 1 half double crochet. Into the next 4 stitches, work 1 single crochet each. Followed by 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. Into the next 2 stitches, work 1 double crochet each. On top of the extended single crochet, work the second corner. For that, work 1 triple crochet, followed by 3 chains and 1 more triple crochet into the same stitch. Now the pattern repeats. So just see to that the corners will be worked on every alternate extended single crochets. So just continue with the sequence till you are done with the 4th corner. So once I am done with it, I shall get back. After working the 4th corner, I have 8 stitches left. So continue with the sequence. Into the first stitch, work 1 double crochet, followed by 1 more double crochet into the next, 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. Into the next 4 stitches, work 1 single crochet, into the last stitch, which is an extended single crochet, we will be working 1 half double crochet. And to end the round, slip stitch onto the chain 1 space. Now we shall work with the 6th and the final round of this granny square. For that, work 1 chain, and as I mentioned earlier, this chain 1 will be considered as the first single crochet. Now moving into the next stitches, work 1 single crochet each till you reach the chain 3 space of the corner. Into the chain 3 space of the corner, we will be working 2 single crochets, followed by 2 chains and 2 more single crochet into the same space. Now the pattern is very simple. Going into each of the stitches, work 1 single crochet, and once you reach the chain 3 space of the corner, just repeat the sequence. That is 2 single crochet, followed by 2 chains and 2 single crochet all into the chain 3 space. So just continue with this till the end of the round. So after working the 6th round, I have worked a seamless join so as to end this round and cut the yarn. Also, I have weaved in all the loose ends on the back side. So that completes our African flower granny square tutorial. Now as you can see, this looks quite wavy. So in order to stiffen this up, you can block it. So once you block this, the end result would be like this. Now these granny squares can be used for making variety of crochet projects like yokes for baby frocks, baby blankets, handbags, purses, pillow covers and many more. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found it really very useful and interesting too. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.